how you doing, Simka? Checking for these dogs, see if they're out. Hey, Double A, how you doing? Yeah, this makes it look lighter than it is. If you were here, it's like dusk. This makes it look lighter. I got a P.O. box today. It's cooling off quite a bit, 74. They'd usually be out right around here. Yeah, it's nice out. Well, maybe they did get picked up, hopefully. That's nice. Yeah, this would be prime time for them out here right now. No, there's one. I'm right there. The one that had puppies. Yeah, I'll go get him some food. This Family Dollar. No, not really. I mean, they'll come up a little bit, but not where you could like grab them, you know? Yeah, I know it. I'll be right back. She said she hasn't seen them as much as she used to. She said there's dogs all over Thompson, stray dogs. Was standing right around there when that guy was out here. And then I'll empty the cans out either way. The dog was just out here a minute ago. I don't see him out here. Yeah, I'm gonna set him right out here. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Well, it's better than nothing. I'm sure they'll find it. Dumped it out right over there. Weather's really cooled down nice. I got a dental appointment tomorrow. Made a dermatologist appointment too. I was talking to a sheriff's deputy today from a different county, and he said it's just so crazy out there now. He's going to retire in a year. He switched to the jail. He said the road's just a nightmare. Hey, how you doing? Then I've got to... I called some of these dermatologists in Augusta. They said like they'll see in May. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to the University of Georgia for the dermatology. You love the dentist? Good for you. And other than that, it's been about the same old, same old. Had a nice Indian dinner. It was great. Mixed grill. I'll tell you, if you guys, if you get Medicare, I got the supplement, and then I got the prescription coverage. That prescriptions coverage is a ripoff. I'm getting that. You know, in the old days, you get prescription coverage, and you just bit the bullet on whatever it cost. Yeah, well, now you get double dipped. I get the prescription coverage. I've been paying on it for a year and a half, and I finally get some of this Trintrelix on there, and I actually find it cheaper on GoodRx than with insurance. So you know what a screw job that is. So I'm not gonna renew that insurance. That supplemental insurance, not worth a shit. $4.59 for diesel, $3.09 for gas. I've been thinking about going up to Michigan too and getting that crap out of that house and selling it. And if I gotta heat it going through the winter, it just doesn't make any sense. Might as well bite the bullet, get a storage down here. You guys hear me or not? Is this thing stuck again? I don't going to start this thing over. I think it's weird nobody's commented. And, oh, hey, Matt, there you go. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, I'll check it out. I didn't even know he had a prescription service. Oh, good. Yeah, thank you for that, Matt. What's the name of it? Yeah, but I don't think they'll give it to you if you have insurance, will they? Yeah, I'll go on there and look for that. Thank you. Yeah, I'll look that up tonight. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. Yeah, you got to take more. Five's almost worthless. I read quite a bit about it. As a matter of fact, I went to 10 about 2 months ago, and I wanted to go to 20, but I just had it refilled. The guy made a mistake, I read studies on the efficacy of 20 down the road for people that have been on it at least 60 days, but he mistakenly ordered another 90-day supply for 10, so I guess I'll be on 10 till December. But I was going to try 20, but I can tell you this, I'm still depressed. Not as bad, but I get a hell of a lot more done. I'd say I get 90% more done than without it. So it's still worth it. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I've tried them all over the years. I would say it's worth it. You know how it is. Some days you think it's working, some days you don't. But I think if my overall behavior, if I look back, I'd say it's worth it. Yeah, Lexapro drove me crazy. Actually, I blame Lexapro for getting me in trouble the first time I had, a really bad time. Made it worse, and that stupid doctor who was not a psychiatrist kept prescribing more. I'll tell you, this damn Toyota Sienna, I bought it a few years ago. It stayed in my garage. I didn't drive it. Then my Astro van. I had an oil break on my line brake on my Astro van. Pulled over right away. Got the oil line, put oil in it, and it made a lifter noise. So about a month ago, I'm driving this, and this is set up so I'm using that hybrid oil. So my oil changes are every 5,000, but the light comes on at 3,000. And I don't even know how to reset the light. It's something under the hood, but I don't really pay attention to it. What would happen is the light would come on, and if I was I'd say, well, I got 2,000 more miles, and then I'd just get an oil change. So anyway, light came on, I was driving, no problem. So one day, the oil pressure light comes on. It's like, well, that's not that. So I pull over in about 4 miles. The car never overheats. It's at the same spot now as it was then. And there wasn't any oil on the dipstick, but it took 4 quarts and it's 6-quart capacity. So I thought I was home free. And as I headed home, I thought if that low pressure oil pressure light comes on again, I'm just going to pull over, shut it off, and get towed home. And that's exactly what I did. Again, the temperature never raised at all. It didn't overheat at all. Well, I thought I was okay. Well, now it's making a lifter noise. And the lifters were kind of noisy in this to begin with, and now it's like they're really noisy. So what I've learned through this whole thing is, even though the cylinder head temperature and the radiator temperature, which usually they're dual sensors to show that your car's overheating, even if your engine doesn't overheat, if you have a lack of oil, it affects your lifters. And it happened to me twice, about 1.5 years ago and here just about a month ago. So here's the problem I got now. You know, I can live with the noise, although I'd rather not. But I'm not in love with this van to begin with. I don't really want to buy a new vehicle if I don't have to. And I'm thinking of just waiting it out, because if I took in this Toyota, I'm telling you, they've won $6,000 to fix the engine. It's just how it is with these things. And you go to mechanic shops now, nobody knows anything outside, and even a dealer's questionable about working on these engines in these Toyota Siennas. If you look up Toyota Sienna lifter problems, they had problems even before what happened to me. So I guess I'm just going to have to ride it out, which I'd rather not do. Now, since that issue, I've put about 1,300 miles on it, and it's not burning or using any oil. It's just noisy. You don't notice it when you're cruising down the road like this, but you'll notice when it's idle. Hey, salty girl. Yeah, noisy at idle. Yep, sounds like a damn diesel. But it never got hot. It never got one bit hot. Oh well. Well, if you just tuned in, the dogs were not out there. One was. I went and got food and came back, and it wasn't there any longer. So I hope they smell the food that I left in the same place I left it last time. Hey, Sarah. And other than that, it's been about the same old, same old. Yeah, I got the same problem now. Yep. We're so desperate on this F-250 and 450, we actually hired a place to come out and look at it last night, because so far, he buys these vehicles from his buddy who owns a dealership, and he got the parts at cost. You know, fuel contamination isn't covered by warranty. We got parts at cost, and it's still $8,000. And the 250's not, and the 450's not working either. It's sitting in the garage or in the driveway. It was worth checking out the module and whatever else was in there. I just filled the damn thing up with diesel fuel, and I happened to be there when they were checking the tanks for contamination in water, so I don't know what the deal is. But I'm going to try and take this diesel fuel out, test it, because we get the fuel the same places we use in the tractor and the skid steer. So it doesn't make sense that, it's keeping the diesel engines in the vehicles from starting, but not in the farm equipment. Oh, good for you, salty girl. Oh, congratulations, Sarah. Yeah, it's hard to do. Good for you. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, I go through Cincinnati. I may be going through Cincinnati this week, to tell you the truth. I got my camera equipment still up in Detroit. Hey, Alethea, how you doing? Yeah, it's pretty out. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunset tonight. Yeah, she's doing fine. She went to a 1 year in-house program, and she's working full time. And I think she's still the rehab facility she went to, but she's doing. Thank you. I haven't talked to her in quite a while, but yeah, I'm really happy for her. I don't think the average person, including me, it takes to get off that shit. Hey, Grouper. Good night, salty girl. Daisy's great. She hangs around with Marty, the guy I live with, a lot. She's with him right now. I didn't take her today. You know, now that I have this lifter problem with this van, it, I don't have as good a time if I'm eating dinner, I'm in a Barnes and Noble or something like that, because I'm worried that this old engine's going to quit. Now, it's not so bad now, but a couple of weeks ago, it was still 90 in the daytime, so I'm leaving her home more, and he's taking her with her. But like I said, the F-250 and the F-450 are down. So we've been screwed on vehicles. I'm going to go in here and get a couple lottery tickets. There's this heavy set woman in here. We always give her our losing tickets to it. You know, like it's 20, 25 bucks. We buy a lot of them. She's always so grateful. I don't have them with me this time, but we save them up for her. No, I get the multiplier though.
I don't think they have that down here. They might, but probably should check that, you know. Oh, looks like my phone.
Phone locked up anyway.